مشاهدينا الكرام، يشرفنا الآن معالي المفوض ألبرت موتشانغا، وهو مفوض التجارة والصناعة في الاتحاد الإفريقي. Your Excellency Ambassador Muchanga, we welcome you on eXtranews, and let me ask you first about the latest agreements that you've reached regarding the free trade region.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here. We are moving very well on the African continental free trade area. So far, we have 54 countries that have signed the agreement. We are only left with one country, Eritrea, and they assured us in Niamey that they will sign very, very soon. And we have 28 countries that have ratified the agreement. The minimum required for the agreement to enter into force is 22. So we are above the minimum threshold, and we are ready to start trading on 1st July 2020.
Let me translate this. سألت معالي المفوض عن آخر ما تم بخصوص اتفاقية منطقة التجارة الحرة الإفريقية، وقد ذكر أنه 54 دولة وقعت بالفعل على الاتفاقية وصدقت عليها 28 دولة، وسيتم العمل بها بداية يوليو 2020، يعني بعد أشهر قليلة جدا. وطبعا الحد الأدنى المطلوب كان 22 دولة فقط، فهو يقول أننا بالفعل تجاوزنا الحد الأدنى للتوقيع على هذه الاتفاقية. Your Excellency, what are the main terms that you are discussing now to reinforce the agreement?
When we start trading on 1st of July, we should be trading in real terms. And there should be credibility in the process. And all the products that are traded should be those countries, that the products that qualify to be traded. So the first thing we are working on is a regime on the rules of origin. And this is like a visa for the goods and services to be traveling across the region, duty-free. Yes, so each country is going to produce a certificate on the rules of origin. We have a template within the African Union, but each one will be at a national level. Now, when these products are so produced, the producers can also give the label made in Africa to show that they are catering for a large market. So that is the first instrument. The second one is a schedule of tariff concessions showing the level of liberalization that has taken place. And then we are going to have a schedule of specific commitments on the trade in services, and we are going to have a payments and a settlement platform, and we are going to have a non-tariff barriers monitoring and administration mechanism, and the African Trade Observatory, which we're going to give trade information across Africa. So once these instruments are in place, we are ready.
رائع. أترجم ما قاله سيادة المفوض، وكنت أسأله عن أبرز النقاط التي يدرسونها الآن لتفعيل اتفاقية التجارة، وقال إنهم حاليا يحددون المنتجات التي ستخضع أو ستشملها هذه الاتفاقية. من أهم النقاط تحديد شهادة المنشأ وقواعد المنشأ. ستكون هناك شهادة بشكل موحد لكل الدول المصدقة والموقعة على هذه الاتفاقية، بحيث تأخذ تأشيرة الدخول أو الفيزا كما وصفها لاقتحام الأسواق العالمية. وسيكون مكتوب على هذه المنتجات صنع في إفريقيا، يعني تماما كما نشهد في دول الاتحاد الأوروبي، والمنتجات مصنوعة في الاتحاد الأوروبي. أيضا تحدث عن بعض التسهيلات مثل التوصل لاتفاق حول تحرير التعرفة الجمركية، وأيضا توحيد الحوافز التي ستعطى للشركات، وأيضا تحدث عن وجود هيئة لمراقبة كل هذه المسائل وأنها تجري على قدم وساق. Your Excellency, I'd like to ask you also about industry, and how do you see the cooperation among African nations with regards to industry?
When you look at the current patterns of intra-African trade, about 42% of intra-African trade is made up of manufactured goods. And when we reduce tariff levels, it will no longer be beneficial to really try to export commodities within the African continental free trade area. Each country will be required to add value. So we are also developing a program of the development of regional value chains across the continent. Let me give you an example. And this is not something already happening, just an example. Zambia and the DRC are producers of cobalt in the world, the major producers of cobalt. If they want to add value to cobalt, instead of creating industries that are competing against each other, nothing stops them in creating a cross-border special economic zone focused on adding value to cobalt. And there are other products across Africa. For example, Egypt it produces a lot of tiles, which are used, floor tiles, wall tiles,
and
textiles, and all those other products. So to ensure that we also develop a program of specialization. Right now, we are undertaking a regional value chain mapping exercise so that we know which countries can produce what.
Wow.
And try to promote specialization.
Excellent. سألت معالي المفوض عن رؤيته للصناعة على مستوى القارة الإفريقية، ولفت نظرنا إلى أن 42% من التجارة ما بين الدول الإفريقية هي تجارة للمنتجات المصنعة، وقال إن الأساس هنا هو إضافة قيمة للمواد الخام التي تتميز بها القارة الإفريقية، وأيضا دعم سلاسل القيمة المضافة. ذكر بعض الأمثلة على ذلك، قال مثلا أن دولة كزامبيا لديها خام الكوبالت، وهذا خام مهم جدا في الصناعة. قال إنه يجب على دول كهذه أن تضيف قيمة للمادة الخام وبالتالي تستطيع أن تصدرها بشكل أفضل. وأيضا أشار لتميز مصر في قطاع المنسوجات، وقال إن مصر تقوم بهذا الأمر طبعا، لكن على مستوى الاتحاد الإفريقي هم يقومون بعمل خريطة لتحديد مكامن القوة في كل دولة، وبالتالي يمكن أن يحدث هذا التكامل. وقال أن كل دولة ستكون متخصصة في صناعة ما أو توفير منتج ما حتى يعم الخير. Your Excellency, I want to ask you as a final question about the future from now. All the goals we've been talking about are targeting 2063, which is far-fetched for many of us, and we'd like to see earlier results. What's going to happen medium term or short term?
The African Union Agenda 2063 is a long-term development project. We conceived it to say we celebrated the first 50 years of Africa, 1963 to 2013. And we said, in the next 50 years, how do we celebrate? We like to celebrate as a continent that is united and prosperous. And we create a continent we want. That's the essence of Agenda 2063. Creating the Africa we want. Now, in order to ensure that we achieve tangible results, we have what we call a 10-year implementation plan. We've got a 10-year implementation plan running from 2013 to 2023, which is not far off.
Yeah.
And within that 10-year implementation plan, we've got flagship projects.
Okay.
And a number of flagship projects have already been realized. We have got the African Economic Platform. It's a flagship project of the Agenda 2063. We've got the single African air transport market and infrastructure and energy. It was launched in January 2018. We've got the protocol on the free movement of people, right of residence, right of establishment. It has been already been delivered. And we've got the African Continental Free Trade Area. It's a flagship project of Agenda 2063. It has already been delivered. And within the Department of Trade and Industry, we are almost finalizing work on the development of a commodity strategy, which is focused on adding value to our products so that we industrialize. By next year, it's going to be delivered. So it is along these lines that we are implementing the Agenda 2063 through this 10-year implementation plan. And I believe that come 2023, you'll still be alive. So you will see that, what's going to happen? You'll still be alive. So you'll be seeing those tangible benefits. No. Let's look at the future and also look at what is happening now. What we are doing now is to build the future.
Let me translate this final part, please, Your Excellency. سألت معالي المفوض عن الرؤية طويلة الأجل للاتحاد الإفريقي وهي أهداف كلها لعام 2063 وسألته عن الأهداف قصيرة المدى ومتوسطة المدى فقال إننا نحتفل بمرور 50 عاما على إنشاء الاتحاد الإفريقي ونأمل عندما يأتي الاحتفال التالي الاحتفال المئوي نكون قد حققنا كيانا متماسكا وقويا وهذا يحتاج لسنوات لكن لدينا خطط قصيرة المدى ومتوسطة المدى بطبيعة الحال منها مثلا الخطة التي بدأت في 2013 وتنتهي 2023 وقال إنه بحلول هذا التاريخ يعني بعد 3 سنوات ستكون هناك مشروعات مهمة يقال عليها flagships أو مشروعات محددة وواضحة منها مثلا الاتفاقية القارية للتجارة ومشروعات أخرى أشار إليها أيضا مشروع القيمة المضافة وكل هذه مشروعات تستحق أن نحتفي بها ونستمتع بنتائجها عندما تتحقق. Your Excellency, Mr. Ambassador Machunga, we thank you very much for your time.
I'm very happy. Thank you very much.
I'm glad you shared with us all of this information.
And spreading this message, we are bringing the African Union closer to the people. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
شكرا لكم مشاهدينا.